You need to actually confront and accept and transmute the dark shit to be integrated into the light. And then when you do that together, you become something powerful. If you want a rubber band to go, let's say, up, you want it to go up as high as you can, you have to pull it down as low as you can for it to spring back up as high as you can. And that is life. You're gonna go through a lot of shit and it's gonna push you down. But as long as you can learn from all the darkness, all the suffering, all the mistakes that you have, then that's gonna help you propel you upwards into the fucking sky. There are no fuck-ups in life, only lessons. Whatever darkness gets thrown at you, as long as you can learn from it and grow from it, then that darkness will actually make you stronger than you not receiving it in the first place. You can't just fucking Hakuna Matata through life and be like, just look on the bright side, kids, like everything is gonna be okay. Yes, that's important, you know, you gotta be grateful for the good shit, but at the same time, you have to pluck out the bad shit in your life as well. Otherwise, you're gonna keep accumulating negativity. It's like, for a whole complete person with the fucking yin and yang to be really complete, you need to appreciate and, you know, and cultivate the light, but also you need to like figure out the darkness. You need to actually confront and accept and transmute the dark shit to be integrated into the light. And then when you do that together, you become something powerful. You become something godlike. I can give you a piece of cake and it could be the most delicious piece of cake you're ever gonna eat. But if there are little tiny pieces of razor blade in that cake, no matter how good the cake is, you're not gonna have a good time, right? And the little pieces of razor blades are the shit in your life, the darkness in your life that you need to deal with, that you need to pluck out. Ultimately, it's all within your control. The world begins with you. Everything is just a reflection of you. Anything that happens to you is an opportunity for you to learn something from. As long as you don't give in to the victim mentality of like, oh, things are happening to me and life is shit and these people are shit and da-da-da-da-da. It's like, well, you can't control what comes at you, but what you can control is how you react to it. The circumstances don't matter. It's like your state of being matters, right? Which is something that Bashar says a lot. Anytime you suffer, it's like it actually is telling you that there's something within you that's weak or not strong enough, which is causing you to suffer. So if you can actually be honest about why you may have suffered in that situation and know what to do better for next time, that can actually make you, well, I mean, that will make you stronger. For example, like I've had my fair share with narcissistic people in my life, and it's like what they've really because what, you know, one thing that narcissistic people do, not just, you know, as a way to insult someone for being vain, but it's like they gaslight you, and it really puts self-doubt in you. But it's like if what the narcissistic person did to you works on you and they manage to successfully gaslight you, then that's actually an indication that you're not fully assured in yourself in terms of what you feel like is the truth and what you feel is right. So while it was really shit for me to be in the situations with, you know, narcissistic gaslighting people, coming out of that, I realized how weak I was in certain aspects, that I was so easily able to be manipulated by, you know, said narcissists. And now I feel like I'm at such a better place in terms of being attuned with my own truth and having more faith and self-belief and self-confidence that I don't think I would have had you know, as much now if I wasn't pushed so, you know, back the other way into self-doubt. Because you had so much self-doubt, you transmute that all the way up into self-confidence. And it's like, that's it. You know, anytime you get pushed towards one way, towards a direction you don't like, the more opportunity you have to push back the other way and completely transform yourself. You can pull the rubber band and you can keep pulling and keep pulling it. Eventually it will break, right? So make sure you do something about your life before it breaks. And by breaking, I mean you die. So as long as you're alive, it's not broken yet, and you can do something to fling it back the other way. And look, it's gonna be a hard process, and it's like, you can call it shadow work, I think maybe that's the term for it. But it's imperative, it's completely necessary, in my opinion, that everyone does this. Otherwise, you're gonna be living through a life where you're just deluding yourself into thinking that life is good when it's not, or you're just not honest about how you really feel. And it's like, that's just a downward spiral into like psychoticism and misery and you know, and suicide and stuff like that. And so make sure you don't do that. And one really good way to get over all that and find all the lessons in the darkness is through journaling. So if I haven't made a video already, I will link the video later, or I'll put it in the description somewhere, or it will be around, and I'll go into kind of how to use the method of journaling to really transmute all the shit that happens in your life, all your darkness into light, and then make you more complete as a human being. the yin, the yang, the black, the white, the red, the blue. It's like you have to marry them together in order for you to be complete as a human being. If you overindulge in one or the other, or you neglect one or the other, then you're neglecting a part of yourself that could be something really amazing. So
Don't lose your way. Your mind, we have to be as one.
turn this into this. Oh fuck. Oh, where did it go? Oh no. See, you can go so high that you don't even recognize who you are anymore because you've just transcended. You were a victor to the fucking heavens and now you're just out of this world.